Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading for August 2018. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and those just intuitively guided. Welcome. I hope you receive your message here. If you do and you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of our soul family. Yeah, and it definitely helps me pick up your energy too. The more you visit, let's put it that way. And don't be afraid to leave comments. You know, many do, but yeah, feedback is always great. So I am in my new place. Stuff is everywhere. I'm going to take my time putting things together. I did buy a new desk to do the readings on. It does make a little noise with the cards. I personally like the sound of it, but if you have headphones on, I'm a little worried about that, so I may get something just to cover this area when I shuffle. But nonetheless, you are the second reading I'm doing in my new place. So, already I'm feeling great energy here. You are third on the list for this month because you were the third most viewed video. Thank you very much. You've really climbed up. I think June, you might have been last. I don't know. But it fluctuates. That's just the way it is. So, welcome to everyone, Geminis, and those intuitively guided. We're going to go ahead and get into the reading, okay? We're going to bring in Crystal, Singing Bowl. By the way, please excuse my nails. I have bruises all over me. That's from moving. I mean, who said it was going to be easy? But it was actually much easier than I thought. This is actually putting furniture together now. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and calm our mind. Taking a couple deep breaths through the nose. And then slowly exhale through the mouth. Go ahead and continue to do that as we bring in the singing bowl. If you have headphones on, be prepared. Actually, I think I can move this back a little. For those who comment about, the way you do the singing bowl, I do know that, and I'm practicing more and more. I just kind of like it this way right now. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to get started. Beautiful. And just so you know, this is what I call my guides too. This has become a symbol for we are ready. We are ready for our reading. I am a Gemini moon, so I relate to you so well. And today I'm going to use a deck I have not used before. It's an old deck. It's actually the first deck I bought my daughter. And I love it so much that, she allowed me to clear the energy from it, and we're going to use it in our reading. It is called The Mystic Tarot by Julia Sharman Burke and Liz Green. I don't know if they still make them or not, but it is a beautiful deck. They are beat up, but that's good. That's good. All right, guys. Let's just go ahead and release the outcome. And that just means go with the flow. Don't have expectations of how you want the reading to turn out. This is more about the energy. The energy is surrounding all of us. We're like-minded, and this is why we come together. So, this is universal energy, and we just want to go with the flow and see what's coming up. Okay. What is going on for August? Whoa. 2018. It's like, Spirit's like, you don't have to give me the year. I know. Okay, let's see what we got so far. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Death card, which is the card of Scorpio. We have the Eight of Wands. I love seeing the dolphins here as a pair. Because when dolphins mate, they mate for life. With the Seven of Pentacles. Actually, I feel like reading. I'm going to split them. Let me bring this down a little bit. Let's split them. I can tell there's some of you who you definitely want something to end. You want something to end. It's like you're calling out to the universe. This is not what I asked for. I'm not seeing my blessings. And I feel like the universe is calling back to you saying, well, you're not seeing your blessings because there's something you're not ending. There's something that you're hanging on to. There's something that you're hanging on to. And, it feels a little... Okay, so you're holding on to something or someone. Whether this be a job that no longer serves you, a person, a person not communicating with you, not moving towards you. And, boy, I mean, it just feels like the universe is saying, as we cry up to the universe, to source, this is not this beautiful house I'm trying to think of a song. This is not my beautiful wife. What is that song? So, you're saying to the universe, this doesn't feel right. This isn't the way I expected. Whether it's my whole life or a certain situation. But there is double the resistance here. So, universe is just calling right back to you. Gemini, you need to look at something. Something, I don't want to say needs to go, because that's always your option. But it would benefit you to put an end to something. And when I say an end, I mean an end. A clear end. But it's only because it wants to then propel you forward. I see beautiful rainbows behind, I guess that's the Grim Reaper. I see beautiful fields and yellows and oranges and just beautiful colors. So here I am over here. I'm resisting something. I must be feeling it. You know, I must know within my intuition or within my gut that whatever it is I got to let go of, I already know it's not serving me. It's almost like a comfort level. But I feel like there's no movement until this is dealt with first. And we will come back and clarify that. And I do want to get the rest of your cards out. But then we move into the Eight of Wands. So I put an end, and when I say I mean you guys. So I put an end to something. And by the way, I feel like also, whatever this ending is, there are people around you who also want you to end, to see. People who love you, seeing something within you. Maybe you are feeling down. Maybe you've been getting progressively more depressed, more worried. I shouldn't say worry, though, you know, there is resistance. But there's other people noticing this within you. So it's changing you. You know, it's starting to change you on a core level, whatever it is you're hanging on to. Just a real quick message. I feel like there may be a few of you who are dealing with maybe a difficult, you know, it's either a difficult child or your demeanor is affecting them. So your energy is affecting others around you, those that care for you. You know, it's like looking at the outside in. You're in it, so you're not seeing it clearly. However, it's like, if I can end this, then I go into the Eight of Wands. And let's look at the Eight of Wands in this deck. Number one, again, we have the Dolphins. Oh my God, look at my fingernails. Oh, I'm so sorry. So, a possible mate for life. You may be holding on to an earth sign over here that just isn't serving you. Look at the ships here. You know, there's a lot of fire there. There's a lot of passion there. With the image of the beautiful dolphins, right? Mating for life. A partner for life. It's coming towards you. If you notice, it's in some rough water right now. So it's almost like it's here, but it can't come in until this is let go of. But here it is. Here is the promise of it. We go into the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is, you know, it's about your own intentions. You know, this is about allowing your life to just unfold the way your soul has wanted to unfold. You know, it's almost like the human mind, and over here is my soul, my intuition, the direction I'm really meant to go. You know, the promises of what's coming. The seeds have already been planted. And it's right here. But bam. Now for some of you, it could be a Scorpio that you need to let go of. I keep saying you need to. You don't need to. It's up to you. But to move into this type of energy, it's holding you back. I'm also seeing these dolphins, they're also in rough water. But they don't care. You know, they're together through thick and thin. You know, the energy of meant to be. For some of you, it's a true partner. Your authentic partner. Let's get the rest of our cards out. I know I keep saying that. We have the Strength card. Just look at that big chunk. But we have the Strength card. Card of Leo. So we have Leo and Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. You guys know that. Strength card is internal strength. Strength that you always have. You may not always feel it. But if you go within, you will. You know, there's a saying that the resistance you're putting up against ending something, and I do feel like it's with a partner, to be honest, this resistance you're putting up, you feel like you can't move on. You feel well, for some of you, it's like you're still in that energy. You know, you're trying to tackle this energy. But you're not quite there. You know, I almost feel like, you know, like you got to go through the Hermit here. You know, going through the Hermit will give you the clarification you need. So definitely going within. Two of Pentacles. Well, there's your decision. So some of the decision could be tied to money. Some of it could be, you know, not moving on due to finances. Though I know in your heart you want to. But I'm noticing with this Two of Pentacles, you know, much like the Magician, much like Strength, he's got all his tools on the table. Everything is in front of him. You know, he just merely needs to pick. Which tool do I need here? Do I need the sickle? I definitely feel like some of this is tied to work. Whether this is someone you work with. And listen, there may also be a lot going on in your world right now. But this needs attention. You know, this is, you're being asked to give this situation attention. I feel like you're holding on to an idea of someone, of maybe how you want them to be, but they're not showing up that way. And remember, when the universe asks us to let go of something, it doesn't necessarily mean we're letting go of it forever. Sometimes we have to let go of a person to allow them to heal, to allow them to, well, sometimes just miss you. Think about you. Think about your good qualities, right? Because when we're in the midst of not feeling so great, or even like arguments and what have you, it kind of pushes back. It makes you forget what you had, right? So it doesn't always mean I'm letting go of something forever, but I need to let go of something for myself and perhaps for them. Because, I'm looking at these dolphins again. And the beautiful possibility here, I also feel like the Eight of Wands is spiritual blessings, spiritual energy, helping to feed you. This is about your own intentions, though. This is about what you truly want. Because I feel here, you wanted this. Didn't work out the way you thought. That doesn't mean you weren't meant to be in it, right? Because there's lessons. There's always lessons. Especially when the death card follows that, right? It's like, okay, well, that chapter can now go. Don't hold yourself back. I don't really feel like I'm talking about a marriage here. Could be, but I don't really feel that unless, you are, if you're in a bad marriage, you're in a bad marriage. And I could see where finances could be holding you back a little bit. But, your soulmate has yet to come in. Those are relating to this message right now. It's like your real soulmate, your true soulmate. Some of you could have thought that you're with a twin flame. This person's my twin flame, but yet they were giving nothing. Perhaps only taking and not giving. Well, then maybe, you gave them that title. Maybe you just gave them that title. So don't hang on to that too tightly unless you are for sure, okay? Because whoever you're with here, this is someone new. Now, someone new could be someone from your past, but this is new energy. This is the true energy. And this boat is in quite rough water, but it is just, going along smoothly. I have the Hierophant. Card of Taurus. And I have the High Priestess as well. So there's a lot of internal work. I should have said work. Make sure you guys can see all that. I think you can. Gemini. You have, first of all, the Hierophant. This is a symbol for blessings. Blessings coming your way. You look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant in this deck, this is really about this is the struggle between our spiritual self and our human self. It doesn't have to be a struggle, but this is about our light and our shadow and bringing them together, working with them together. When the Fool comes out, and I don't know, I just kind of feel like your Fool's going to come out. The Fool starts here in the cave of the Hierophant. Hierophant is teaching the Fool about light and dark. The Hierophant teaches the Fool that not all things will feel like a blessing. not all things, not all people will feel, will have your best interest. You know, it's not like the magician. It's more about, because the magician really is teaching us about our tools, the tools that we have, that we can pull on. This is much like the Seven of Pentacles. You know, here's your destiny right here. Everything. Your past lives, your future lives, but this present life. And I love that the Hierophant came over the Seven of Pentacles. Almost like a reminder. Gemini, is this really what you wanted? You know, is what you're hanging on to so tightly, have you broken it down? Have you looked at the light and the shadow? You know, it's just some are not living their potential. But you have that potential. That's the thing. You have it. Just not living it. Maybe I don't believe it yet. But this is a perfect card to show up for you. So, it's almost like, I don't know why I always say almost like, and I don't know. I know I have a whole list of things. Definitely some internal work. Definitely some soul searching. This is where you're going to find your answers. You got the High Priestess that's telling us, you know, if you go within, a path will be revealed to you, but only if you go within. You're going within to see why. Why am I putting up resistance here? What is it within me that has allowed me to stand in place instead of going after my own dreams, my own soul's intention? I feel like the Hierophant and the High Priestess are also trying to remind you, this is your life. You know, I'm just looking at the numbers over here. We have a 6. This is about moving on, right? Moving on, moving up. Things getting better as we do that. It's taking action. Even if I feel weak, even if I feel like there's no possible way. Oh, well, there's a way. There's a way. We just have to find it, right? A lot of things going on maybe in your head right now, in your life right now. So, you know, it's, for some of you, it's like, what's never the right time? I'm always so busy. It's never the right time. But, you know, it's an excuse that we tell ourselves. Because strength is here to say that it is the right time, and you have the universe behind you. You have the internal strength that the High Priestess is going to show you. And I just have to say also, I do, you know, whose reading did I just do? Taurus. Taurus has some similar cards here. Or I should say similar energy, because for some of you, I do feel also, this is talking about a job. This is talking about your finances. You know, your finances. You know, whether you're making a lot of money or not, it really doesn't matter. But it's about, you know, it's about hanging on to material things that we feel that we can't let go of. You know, it's so weird, is I just moved and the apartment I had was already furnished. So I had to buy everything. And I mean, I have to buy everything, but I I have to go slow, right? I have to break it down. So I have to make, what do I need first? My desk. That was the first thing. And then as I go along, I'll purchase more. As I have more money, I'll purchase more. But I'm okay with that. Because that's kind of the energy I'm feeling. For some, it is about, I may have to let go of some material things in my life. I may need to look at my spending. I may be telling myself I can't move on because of finances. However, then you're being asked to look at your spending habits. How does your money flow out? Are you being responsible with it? And I'm only saying that because I feel if it is money that's holding you back, it's truly not the case. It's not the case because material things are not going to bring you the happiness that you think. Right? I mean, think about, it just popped in my mind is Robin Williams. One of the best actors and comedians I've ever known. I mean, I kind of feel like he's here with us. Like live your life. Don't think about the material things. But my point is having all that money, right? Having a beautiful family. And then he still takes his life. So looking at life as it's not the material things in our life that's going to bring us true happiness. It is eternal. It's love. It is being stuck in a situation like this and then finding a way to move out of it. Gives you a sense of joy, a sense of pride. Well, yeah, a sense of pride. And I'm feeling both. Some it's a person, some it's a job. Some of it is really looking at how I'm spending my money. Am I buying big ticket items when I really can't afford it? Some of you may have, what do they call that? Shopping addiction, where I'm buying, but it's got to stop. Now listen, why does it have to stop? It doesn't have to stop. But if you want to live the life of your dreams, you need to look at this. I love that the Hierophant and the High Priestess are together. For a few of you, well, not few, a lot of you, I feel like, your third eye is opening. I feel, if you allow, right, if I stop resisting and just flow, especially with the Eight of Wands that is consumed in water here, go with that flow. Go with the flow. The High Priestess emerges from the water. Also, blessings from his right hand. This is what comes in. Was she holding an apple? No, a pomegranate, which is also blessings in the right hand. what wants to come in, right? The left is about what needs to leave, what we want to let go of. This is about what wants to come into your life. You know, this is spiritual help. This is spiritual blessings. But do they just pop up out of nowhere? Well, sometimes. But this reading is asking for you to do a little work. Internal work. Soul searching. But look at the blessings. I don't feel like it's going to be hard. You know, I just feel like it's going to be revealed to you very quickly of what I need to do. What exactly is my soul calling out for? Because this is about your soul's journey through the human vehicle, right? But, you know, we can follow our head or we can follow our intuition. I feel your intuition never lets you down. Your head can. Because we get thoughts, we think things, and then once we think it, we think it's the truth. Well, it went in my head. Must be the truth, right? No. No. I mean, think about imagination, right? Can you manifest it? Yeah. And maybe part of this is talking about that. Like, it's time to manifest. You know, it's almost like the High Priestess jumping over here. Remember? Remember? Remember this pentacle? You know, remember what you've built? So for some of you, it's about a true soulmate that has yet to come in. I'm going to use the Cosmic Tarot to break this down a little bit. This desk is very slippery. It makes a lot of noise. I have to say, I love the sound of the cards hitting the desk. But I do know for those who wear headphones, you're probably like, ah. So we'll figure that out as we go along. Okay, 7 and 8 is 15. Wow. Okay. You have a 6 over here, and you have a 6 over here. What do you think? Think it's about moving on? By the way, I just glanced the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, 2 Pentacles on the bottom. 2 Pentacles here. So, a decision needs to be made. You know, it's like the universe is saying, I don't care how busy your life is. Not in that kind of way, but because this journey here is not about the material world. This is deeper. I have the Princess of Cups on the 4 of Pentacles. You know, normally the Princess of Cups is about something coming your way. You know, love coming your way. However, I'm just noticing how she has her hands over the cup. So I feel like she's daydreaming. She's hoping. She's wishing. She wants love to come in, he or she. But it's almost like she's blocking that flow from the cup. She's blocking her own flow. But yet she feels lost in daydream to me for some reason. She also only has one earring on. And it is on the left side. So this is someone who has not come in. Okay, so even if you're in a current relationship, you know, for some of you, again, it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Leo, that's just not serving you. People around you know this. I'm sure people have said it to you. And you want it. You know, it's like you want to let go of one thing, but there's someone else you're thinking about. But you're blocking your own flow. You know, I'm looking at the earring on the left side. So am I, you know, and it's in shape of a teardrop. That's weird. This earring has never caught my attention before. And it's like the other jewel is around her third eye. I'm hoping what's coming in for you through this is clarity, is spiritual help, to move to help you, to help get this flow again. You know, if you're involved in a relationship right now, I feel like, you know, and it's not going well, you have options here. You can stay in it, but it doesn't feel like you're comfortable in it. And clearly, I am picking up the energy so strongly that your heart is elsewhere. Your heart is elsewhere. But there must be some type of fear because, again, blocking my own flow. Why? How? Through my resistance of change. You know, it's not there, but when I put this down, I saw that her eyes were all red. You know, like she's been crying. Again, male or female. I also feel like if this is you, you need to think about getting into nature. Allow the universe to heal you. You guys know that I just moved from a third floor apartment that had cars and trucks just flying by constantly to a very peaceful, so peaceful, a peaceful place. It's like not far from the beach, and I have nature all around me, and I have to tell you, I feel like night and day. I feel like I left a concrete jungle, and now I'm right where I'm meant to be. You know, especially Gemini, right? And remember, I'm Gemini moon. So, you know, we have those dual parts of us. We can question ourselves way too much. All right, let's take another one. I kind of feel like I'm whispering with you guys. I don't know why. Again, I have to point out that you will be shown the way. You will be shown a way. There's going to be signs. There's going to be synchronicities. There's going to be, number one, you have 6 and 6. How ironic is that? Moving up, moving on, expecting more. The King of Swords. Well, you know, For a few of you, you could be, who you're daydreaming about. And I do feel like, it's just not, I'm dreaming at night about this person, but I'm thinking about this person all the time. You're thinking about this person all the time. So for some of you, this is someone from your past. Now, for others, I do feel like the kind of love I have right now, whatever treatment I'm in right here, again, whether it's a job, whether it's leaving a home, whatever it is that's holding you back. You've yet to see what's coming. You've yet to see this mate, this soulmate. You could be involved with another air sign, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could certainly be younger energy of well, I have to say, for a few of you, I do feel like this is you are thinking about someone of the past. Someone who's wise. And, I'm also feeling that for some of you, this Princess of Cups could be the person that's on your mind, right? And they may be blocking the flow. They may have blocked communication. It's like he's in camouflage. Doesn't want to be seen. But this is more your energy. But I can tell you one thing. It's showing us that the flow to true love is blocked. The flow to bettering my life is being blocked. Not by anyone else than you. Now, you could be with a total asshole, right? But it is your choice if you're still there. Let's keep going. I also feel like this is reminding you of, your own wisdom. Being able to figure this out. Like, give yourself credit. Don't think that you can't. Oh my God, look at that. We have death on top of the death card. Could definitely be some needing to cut out a Scorpio. I got to get rid of that word need. Because you have free will. So you don't need to do anything. It would serve you. Let's put it that way. It would better serve you. Oh, just had a bunch of cards fly, excuse me. Okay, well, these cards are all over the place, so I am not taking these. But I am going to glance at them real quick. But these two came face up. I had my chair up really high, so when I have to get a card, it's like work. Look at this. We have the Five of Cups. And we have the Eight of Cups. On the Death card, twice the Death card has come out. So, Definitely for some of you, this is about someone that you're missing. Someone you're keeping your focus on, right? And then the Eight of Cups sitting here, you know, look at him. He's just looking down. You know, a lot of decks, we're walking away. These cups are behind us. But someone here has a desire, but hasn't made the movement. I also want to say that, you know, I'm getting this feeling that if I don't make movement soon, now does that mean that you move towards this person? Not necessarily. You move towards the desires of your own life. You are freeing yourself from real restriction. And when you're able to do that, which is in your heart's desire. So I'm focusing on all the loss that I've had, instead of looking at them. I feel like this is probably what the High Priestess wants you to look at. Prior relationships. How I am in love. Why do I stay too long if I clearly feel something is over, right? You know, I mean, these cups are just a mess. They're just a mess. Someone out there just does not have clarity over why, you know, it's like, why do I keep ending up in this type of situation? Why do I keep ending up with people who hurt me? I can tell you that. You're not looking at these relationships. You know, some of you walk away from a relationship and it's like a tornado, right? It's like a tornado. And it's about reining that in, understanding that all relationships we've been in have been stepping stones, learning lessons. What do I truly desire? But I feel like until that happens, right? Until we look at ourselves in a relationship, and Gemini, come on, like we can be, our words can be cutting, but then we turn around, see it, and usually apologize for it. It is a defense mechanism. I clearly see what the Death card is talking about. So I'm focusing on, you know, there's someone that I want in my life, or I want true love in my life. But until I understand my past and how I am in a relationship and how I stay in things past their expiration point, I will keep manifesting the same energy to me. I need to get these cups in order. I need to get them standing out. I need to forgive. You know, you don't have to literally call someone and say, hey, I forgive you. Just within your own heart, forgive yourself. You know, because I feel like, I feel like there's a danger out there of being in this energy for a very long time. And it's almost like, you know, this is 8 of Cups, so August being that open portal, right? The Lion's Gate, the partial eclipse, you know, everything that's going on, the energy waves that are coming in. It's almost like I can see the energy. He can't. And I don't know why, but I feel like she's an old maid here. Like she turns into an old maid. We can get stuck in this energy for a long, long time. But we don't have to. But we do have to look here. You know, death is definitely telling us that. We also need to look at, I'm seeing a double death here. Not physically. But the energy of that and what that's telling me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just picking up this energy of, for some of you, there is someone out there. There is someone out there that is missing you also. Again, they may have cut off communication. You may have cut off communication. Truths may not have been told. I may have acted out of character. They may have acted out of character. I'm just trying to pick up the energy of this other person. Because all of a sudden it's like, psh, they come in. Wow. There's someone missing you. There's definitely someone missing you. And you are missing someone else. This is for the people who are really interested in someone in the past. You're not with them. Okay, I need to clarify that because this I know. You're not with them. But it's funny because their energy is kind of matching your energy. And it is like Spirit is here to really help both. The universe wants you together with this person. Now, whether this is the person of the past or for some of you this is new love, this is universal energy. This is the universe reminding you, not reminding your soul, reminding your head of your soul's journey. And that was promised, that was written in spiritual contract. Again, but I'm stopping the flow due to my resistance. Telling myself different things, negative things. I can't. It won't. I'll never. Instead of I can. I will. And it will happen. That's what you want to tell yourself. Okay, let's keep going. I have my blind down, even though it is really rainy today, and I love that. You guys know I love to read during the rain. But I ordered curtains, so now I have to wait for the curtains. Because otherwise, even with the rain, it's like the light is, you know, it's too hard in my eyes to, because I like to look at the little details here. Well, I don't know why I even told you that. Oh, okay, so we're looking at strength, and look what comes out, the sun. So 2 cards of Leo. It's also a card of rebirth. And we have 1 fly. Seven of Cups. Okay, so we're moving from someone we're missing. Someone, you know, and for some of you, it is not about someone you've already met that you're missing, but you're missing, you're not living that fulfillment of true love. And that's what you're missing with the sun. With the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups is about options. You know, it is about a rebirth. It is about, you know, it's talking about if you can find this inner strength through your intuition, through your angels, through your spirit guides. Ask, call out for it. You're going to receive it. Because it is about a better time. Things looking much brighter. The sun illuminates. So the sun is illuminating the 7 of Cups. And I'm wondering if there's a few of you who feel like this person of the past, or how, you know, okay. You may be worried that the person of the past has a lot of options, is running around doing this, doing that. But truth be told, even if they, let's say they are going out, you know, let's say they are dating, you're on their mind, okay? You are on their mind. And I do feel like there are a few of you who are in a current relationship. This is probably part of where the restriction is coming from. Could be Cancer. Doesn't have to be. And, you know, I feel like they're drinking. I feel like they may be somewhat out of control. I feel like they are flirting. They're hurting your heart. And what I'm saying to you, you already know this, okay? Maybe you don't know, you don't have concrete energy, but you know it, you feel it. And perhaps that's what's causing a little fear. Is everyone like this? Is the next person going to be exactly like this one? Not if you stop at the Hierophant and the High Priestess first. Because this is where you're going to figure that all out. Your own energy, so you no longer attract that to you. The sun lets you get over this. Move on from it. Not your energy to carry around. You know, you don't have to carry this around. This becomes a personal choice, right? Because part of this is your choice. We're coming on strength. So it's funny, I have a double Virgo, or not double Virgo, I have possible double Scorpio and double Leo in the same block. I feel like someone's imagination is going a little crazy, thinking about someone else, being with others. Six of Pentacles. You know, it's like you giving your heart to someone, giving your heart to someone, putting that effort in. You know, for some of you, it's like, you know, I pay half the bills, that kind of energy. Some of you are in a really difficult relationship right now. And here's a 6 again. You know, when I see 3 6s, what I think, I'm not thinking angel numbers here. I'm thinking that it's almost forcing my hand. It's almost, you know, if I don't move on, if I don't move up, if I don't get out of the daydreaming that I'm doing, I have nobody left to blame but me. And I'm sorry to be so harsh, but it's how I'm feeling it. And trust me, I'm not leaving myself out here. All right, let's go to the 2 of Pentacles. But you know, the Strength card is here to tell you that you can overcome all of this. You can overcome all of this. And again, the 7 of Cups, you know, this can be in my imagination. Like I'm imagining that, you know, whether this person of my past is with others and it's hurting my heart, or the person I'm currently with is, you know, causing strife. We have the 4 of Pentacles. This is on the 2 of Pentacles. So 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Look at the double cards we're getting here. The 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. It feels like the energy of seeking wise counsel. Seeking counsel for what I can't figure out myself. It is, you know, you're ready to love. You're ready to give someone all of you. Or so you think, okay? But that's who you are. You know, it's like in your heart, you know that you can be a great partner. A fantastic partner. You've got to let go of this resistance. Wow. I mean, some of you, this is moving. You know, literally moving from this situation. Moving your home. And it's like it will open you back up. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, you know, and you can look at the Hierophant as also marriage, right? Under these dolphins. Whatever it is I'm stuck in, I need to continue to work towards coming out of it. Fear, yes. But are you capable of it? Absolutely. And if you know, if I'm telling you, if you have been in like relationship after relationship and it just never seems to work out and things get, you know, like a tornado at the end, please don't look down upon going to talk to someone to help you figure this all out. Now, you can do it on your own, but there are a few of you, I do feel like you are so consumed, right? And just can't figure it out. Like, why? I want to look at just this Four of Pentacles for a second. Four of Cups. Jeez. You are stuck in a rut. You're stuck in a rut. You're stuck in a rut. But you don't need to be. You know, the Eight of Pentacles over here, and she's actually kind of looking down on all of this. You know, looking at it like she's reviewing it as a third party, which is the perfect way of doing it, right? Especially being the Eight of Pentacles. I'm putting the work in to figure this out. Where my resistance comes from, you know, part of it is boredom within your own life. Part of it is you need to, I mean, what I like here is the cups are upright. And it's like baby lotuses by them, right? So I'm able to overcome. He's got this white horse behind him. It's going to be him or her. And he doesn't see it. Right? The white horse. Prince or princess. Coming in to save the day. I don't see it. You know, when I think of the Four of Cups too, I often feel like I am, you know, I'm pretty lucky with my surroundings and what I have. But it's not satisfying me, right? It's just not satisfying me. But look at that. Okay. Let's keep moving. And let's go to the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Tell us more. Alright guys, that's way too many cards. Eight of Wands. You know, these dolphins, they just look like they have, you know, first of all, they're playing. They're having fun. But they're loving. They're together. You know, they're enjoying the waves. It's not, you know, it's like the rough times of life when you're with the right person. You can get through them. Set of cards lie. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Well, my dear, this is your soulmate. I love that this just came out because it is the energy. You don't think you can have it? You're wrong. You don't think there's a soulmate out there for you? You're wrong. We all have soulmates. But we can get stuck in these free will choices, right? This energy we keep bringing back and back and back and back. And we need to look at it. It is so important this month that you look at it for what it truly is. You know, look in the mirror. Because that work that you do, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your world. It's going to change their world. And don't think that they aren't, you know, like they don't have their own challenges that they're working through. Because I feel like the universe is saying, you know, for some of you, it's not about how quickly this person comes in. It's about how they come in. You know, so maybe I need some patience. Even though the Eight of Wands is very quick movement, but there's too much resistance over here. Almost saying, you know, how quick do you want this? Well, how soon are you going to work on that energy? And I'm not talking, yeah, I mean, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about is looking at past relationships, looking at your current relationship, truly seeing how I am in a relationship, seeing how the people I've been with are, and did I stay too long? You know, relationships are meant to come and go. They're stepping stones. They're to teach us what we truly want in life and what we don't want, what we can handle, what we can't handle. It's your soulmate. It's like the clinging of the glasses, the contract being fulfilled, the coming together. Beautiful. Okay. Let's take another one. You know, I'm seeing double faces here, which totally reminds me of Gemini. And I feel like what that's saying is, you know, this is someone who will love all sides of you, right? Because we're not just light, we're not just shadow, we're both. We're not just human, we're also spiritual, right? It's just who we are. Wow. You know, that's one of my favorite cards. This is my marriage card. This is my, this is my, how did I get so lucky? Well, I'll tell you how you got so lucky. You did the work. You realized the things you needed to change, and then you make the changes. Look at the balance here. This person's ready. You know, it is like a ceremony. A spiritual ceremony. I mean, the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands together. Hello. With my beautiful dolphins. So this is the energy of this person. I do feel like you will be for the rest of your life. No wonder you need to look at things. You know, I'm going to be with this person for the rest of my life. And even though I have the energy of, once we're together, we can really get through anything, right? Because there's always going to be the ebbs and flows of life, the ups and downs. But this is real partnership. So the two of us attacking life together. This card also always reminds me of wherever my limitations are. I can't pick up cards here. Again, blocking her flow. And part of that, you know, when I look at a single cup, it's about the love for yourself also. I almost feel like the soulmate has your other earring. It's Four of Wands looking straight back at you. And it is like it is giving you direction, showing you the way, pointing the way. Right? I'm getting balance within myself. It's a four. Four, you know, there needs to be balance, right? But this is also about passion. This is about action. This is about someone loving you for just who you are. Now, I'm saying that, but there's things that do need cleared up. Because can we fuck up a soulmate relationship? Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. But hello, this is meant to be. You know, I'm noticing pyramids, and it's just making me think of ancient times. It's making me think of old souls, past lives, right? Being, you know, past lives, like, so we're looking at the Seven of Pentacles now. And we have the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is such beautiful potential. This is the ability to bring passion back into your life, not just for love, but for everything in your world. You know, just waking up in the morning and being happy. You know, this is the potential of that. Wow. No wonder we have double death over here. Because so much restriction over here, so much freedom over here. I feel like with the Seven of Swords against this Ace of Wands, you know, I feel like you're a little worried. You know, trusting yourself. But this is spiritual. You know, 7 is a spiritual number. Yes, the 7 of Wands can mean sneaky, tricky energy, but not here. Not here. I feel this is more about, you know, if I'm looking at all these swords, they are firmly planted in the sand. She is letting go of them. She has a blanket of yellow on. Healing. New day. New dawn. She's walking towards that full moon. Look at the waves again. I just feel like waves of energy. October is going to be important. August. Maybe October too. And you know, what else I'm feeling here is self-talk. How do I talk to myself about myself? What are the things I say? Do I put limitations on myself? Do I try to cut corners, but then expect the ultimate? Manifesting. And healing. The ability to heal, but the ability to heal oneself through the reflection. What a beautiful, you know, it's like that seed of intention. You know, again, she's holding that seed. And normally you see one person in this card. She's holding the seed, handing it over to him. That seed is his Ace of Wands. He's got to take it. He looks, you know, he's thinking it over. She's probably like, this is your soul contract. This is what you asked for. This is the seed you planted. But because your mind is back here, you're not sure. I'm telling you, it's like the High Priestess saying, remember. Or the ability to remember. So we get this new life underway. So you can take that wand and go forward. Again, the ace is the potential. You got to grab onto it. Passion. I feel it. For some of you, it just feels like a relationship like you've never, ever experienced. And I'm feeling both. I'm feeling some from the past, and I'm feeling brand new, especially with the Ace. But whoever it is, it's a soul contract. It's the coming together of that. You know, this over here is also a soul contract. This is a lesson that you asked for, your soul asked for probably this very reason, to be able to get through the resistance, right? To learn how to end things just when they're meant to end. We know it, we feel it, but our comfort, it's like we don't want to move out of our comfort zone. But we asked for this lesson. Why would we have all this heartache and pain and restriction here? So when this comes in, you understand, if you never go through hardship, you can't have empathy. If you've never had your heart broken, how can you truly love? How can you truly have compassion? You can't have one without the other. And what I kind of love here is, it's showing what you've been going through, but what is now ready to end, so that this can open up. Open up. Okay, let's go to the Hierophant. I'm curious. Look at that, just kind of popped out. Temperance, beautiful. Major Arcana with the Princess of Pentacles on the Hierophant. Listen, Princess of Pentacles is all about learning. I want to know. I seek knowledge for myself. It can also be about my earthly world, How can I better survive in it? How can I thrive in it instead of just survive? You're seeking the knowledge. And I love that, because this is telling me that the majority of you are going to do this energy work. Again, you can't have one without the other. Beautiful Temperance. Card Sagittarius. By the way, Princess of Pentacles. I don't know why, it just slipped my mind. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Certainly doesn't have to be. Temperance is about seeking that balance within, the feminine and the masculine, bringing it to a sweet harmony. Temperance asks us to have patience. Don't ask for something before we're ready for it. It wouldn't serve us. She's mixing the fire and the water. The water flows freely. So any time that we have to wait is time well spent. Will only bring us to higher and higher levels. This is not about a free will choice person that you meet while you're at the library. Well, I should say, you never know where you're going to meet a soulmate, but this is heavenly. I don't know. This is just heavenly. So the Hierophant and Temperance both saying, seek this, especially with the Princess of Pentacles, seek this knowledge, but this is you now wanting to seek it. This is you now wanting to feel the direction your soul wants to take, and Temperance promising through divine time it will come together. This is not about necessarily when you want it to come together. This is when it's meant to come together. And I know your reading is about not being perfect, not being even the best you can be, but understanding yourself. Understanding yourself. you know, nothing could be better than a Princess of Pentacles on the Hierophant. Because the Hierophant is ready to show you. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, you know, they want to help. See the sun peeking out over a cloudy day. Princess of Cups on the High Priestess. Hello. This is about love being in the air. This is about an offer of love. Does not have to be with a water sign. But this is about love, guys. Boy, he's got like piercing eyes. The Princess of Swords. The Ten of Cups. This is what your soul wants. You know, do I think this is for someone who is like 18, 20? You know, I feel like if you're really young, this is really a guiding path of how not to end up here. I feel more this is for, you know, I'm going to say mature, but I don't necessarily mean mature. I feel like it's, you know, you have life experience here. Okay. You know, that can be, you can have life experience at 25, but you've had experience here. And, you know, if you're 75, don't count yourself out. Don't count yourself short. Maybe this is when your soul contract, you know, this is when you wanted it. All this is a lesson, is growth. As I move out of it, soul sense, I go to the next level. I need to understand that. I can't look at it all like, man, my life sucks. Look at this more as each challenge you had, give yourself credit for coming out of that. Because I can tell some of you, you know, this is not the first time. But you need to start giving yourself credit for when you do move on, when you do move up, when you require that someone treat you with respect. Baby, if you needed to wait for this Ten of Cups, you needed to wait for this Ten of Cups. But here it is. It's in your reading now. On the High Priestess. So, exactly what you want will be yours. Unblock that flow. And that's exactly, I feel, why the Princess of Swords came up. Release yourself. Release yourself. Love is in the air. Love will come to you. Release yourself from the things that are not serving you, that make you anxious. You know, if you're with someone and you're feeling anxious all the time, you're feeling sad all the time, this is not this relationship. It's not the way it's meant to be. Well, I can't say it's not the way it's meant to be, because you're going to learn from that. But part of it, I can see, is about your own willpower, standing up. You're not quite the queen, but that doesn't matter. You know, these three cards kind of bring your whole reading together. This is the love that's coming in. First, I need to think about myself. Maybe I even need to think about the way I communicate to people. And this is not to put all the blame on you, but if we don't look at ourselves, then, you know, I'm one of those people where I do have a mouth, and I do have a hard time controlling when it comes to love. Mainly love. You know, I could say some terrible things, but then I stop and I think about it, and then I always apologize. Not for them, for me. Because I don't want to leave that in my heart. That's why I apologize. You know, what I say is the truth. It's just the way I say it sometimes. So I do apologize. And by doing that, you release that energy. I'm telling you. You know, this is something I really, probably in the last 10 years, have really learned. There's some parts of ourselves that are very hard to control, especially Gemini. I know. And don't beat yourself up over it. Just snap into it real quick, right? I realize it. I apologize. Doesn't mean I want to be with you and any of that kind of stuff. But I see my own way. I'm not always blaming the other person now. I see my own way. And if you're with someone who is really treating you like shit, what are you going to do? You know, this potential is for everyone. Everyone. Taking control of one's life. No doubt. That's where your Ten of Cups lies. It's here. Your soulmate's here. The universe is backing this up. Now you just need to find that inner strength to respect yourself. Respect yourself enough that if someone's not respecting you, they gotta go. They gotta go. Don't allow anyone to come between you and your own Ten of Cups. I mean, it's all here for you. The only thing it's asking you to do is go within. To have patience. To understand all healing time is only going to help you in the future. Sometimes we're waiting for someone else. You know, our soulmate, our counterpart. They may need healing also. We have to trust in the universe here. This is what it's saying. The universe wants to flow this to you. Once this is taken care of. Once I've gone within. Probably while you're going within. Potential for a brand new life. Happiness. Passion. Love. Some of you, I'm telling you, it's love that you have not experienced yet. I hope it's for me, too. You know, like I'm going to accept this. This restriction, I just went through this. And, you know, I knew that I needed to leave where I was at. I've told you guys that how many times. And then, did I leave? No. Until all of a sudden, I get that notice that I have to leave. The universe forced my hand. Thank you, universe. Thank you. Gives me a chance at a brand new life. This is for all of us. Wow. I love it. Okay, let's pick these up real quick. And how much time are we in? Oh, I'm like, an hour 36. We got time. I just want to see if there's any final clarification. Let's bring out the Universal Tarot. We're just going to look at final clarification. I can't hold on to the cards at this table. I'll show you. Hang on. Wow. Alright. We have the Four of Wands again. This is the ultimate marriage. This is the ultimate celebration. You know, this is family, friends, loved ones, spirits, those who have gone before you, everyone celebrating this love. This is definitely like-minded. This is just your person, and you them. We have the Two Pentacles coming in between that, and the Empress. What is the Empress about? Self-love. I mean self-love. She is a woman who gives love easily, but she's not a pushover. She loves herself first and foremost. And this is how she's able to love so easily. She's about creativity. She's about giving birth to ideas, ways of being. You know, she's a mixture of earth and fire with water, really all elements. Look at that, 4, 3, 2. 6, 7, 8, 9. New chapter. New chapter, guys. Got the Moon card of Pisces or Cancer. You've had a lot of water. So for some of you, this could very well be a Pisces. Now, don't eliminate every other sign because I said that. Look at that, Chariot, card of Cancer. You know, I feel like this Moon is, you know, the Moon card is about things that have not been revealed. It can be about secrets and that kind of thing, but not here. This is about things that you don't even know yet, things that have not been revealed to you yet. But the ability to, you know, the High Priestess and the Hierophant, hey, get spiritual. We'll help you here. We'll reveal what you need to know, when you need to know it, to keep you moving forward. You know, still, am I able, you know, can I be the Empress in a relationship? Well, if I can find that balance between my light and my shadow, if I can understand that some of what stops me is myself. Chariot is a card of will. We call in the Chariot, but the Chariot won't arrive until you have that balance. Otherwise, I mean, you just get in a chariot wreck. So, I feel, guys, that both your light and your shadow is going to be revealed to you. And you know, I have to tell you also, I feel like a few of you, well, I feel like a few of you have a loved one guiding you. someone who's passed before you who is now taken on the role as one of your spirit guides. Excuse me, I had a card draw. Could be mother energy, but I have to tell you, I feel my sister in it. So for some of you who lost a sister, I hate to say lost, right? Because we didn't lose them. They ascended. So if your sister is gone before you, I feel that energy here. I feel this is direction. You know, this is help from spirit. You know, it could be mother energy, absolutely. But I don't know why I feel my sister so strongly in that, and I feel like that's what she wants me to relate. Now, this could be someone who feels like a sister, you know, that you would love as a sister, best friend, you know, not always, but, you know, in the best of ways. Your sister is who you tell your secrets to, or at least I did. And I also feel like this is saying, you know, we know what you want. I'm going like this because it's like source, but it's your whole team. They've seen your struggle. They know your soul contract, and they know what you want in your heart. They're working at it. They're working at it. They're asking you to do your part, right? Especially the Two of Pentacles. Do your part. We have the Devil, card of Capricorn, that came out with the Six of Wands, which is kind of beautiful because this is victory. This is victory over, I feel like for some of you, this is victory over the mind, victory over the negative thoughts. Yes, it is Capricorn also. For some of you, wow, I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas here out of 6 cards. 4 and 6 seem to be your numbers here. But I totally feel this is the ability to overcome, to understand. Am I tied to someone that I thought was my everything? But it turns out they're not. Maybe for a while. For a lot of you, I just feel like let go of the idea. Okay, wait a minute. I want to say this right. Understand your part. Is, you know, it's so important here. Like, I have to understand my part to be able to overcome it, to be able to see my direction, to be able to move on, to be victorious. This isn't like getting rid of the shadow. You can't. It's part of you. It's who, you know, it's just who we are. And we need it sometimes. But I'm feeling this is more energy of someone that you feel tied to. And I don't feel it in a good way. I feel it maybe at one time, you may believe they were your everything. And that's okay. That's okay. You know, you have extreme nurturing over this. You have extreme healing. I mean, seriously, like, it feels extreme. And it feels extreme because I feel like your whole spiritual family and friends and family here in the 3D wanting to help. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 18, 23, 24, 25, 35, 44. This is moving on to get the true structure. You know, this is the victory card, bottom line. Victory card. Can you do this? Can this be yours? guess, you know, and you gotta know that. You gotta trust that. You know, whatever you think is the energy you're putting out to the universe. Like, I will never find this. Well, then Temperance is going to hold you still a little bit longer. I absolutely believe at any time, anything fantastic can happen to me. Anytime. I allow the universe to flow completely in my life. I'm telling you guys, I really do. Not always. You know, it took a lot of study. It took really getting to know myself, and I am far from perfect, but I know when I'm wrong. I know when I'm right. Okay, anything else? Anything else? So right now, I mean, we have Aries, Taurus, water, you know, Pisces, Cancer, and Capricorn. Beautiful. You know, this is spirit. This is spirit going to help you. This is about you going within. This is about getting out of your head. This is about letting spirit penetrate your heart, penetrate your soul. Signs, I'm telling you, signs are coming to you in many different ways. Pay attention. You know, how do I know? I have to stay in the present moment, right? She's kind of blindfolded, but she kind of needs to be. The universe is going to take that blindfold off, put those swords down. But feel it. Feel it. August. Today is August 4th, by the way. Huh, there's your 4. Feel it. It's coming for you. Once you are able to do what you need to do for you. You know, I want to say for some, it's like you got to get guts. And I also feel, because this reading feels so strong to me, that, you know, back in the beginning with all the not being able to move, not being able to end something that needs to end, you know, it can even be parts of yourself. I feel like the universe will eventually step in, almost like the Tower. But don't forget, the Hierophant and the High Priestess are both telling you blessings are waiting. Blessings are waiting. You have to travel that path, though. Right? Just like the Hierophant, going into that cave, had to learn the hard lessons to be able to teach, to be able to preach, to be able to direct, to help the fool make the best choices. But teaching the fool at the same time that not everything is light. There's dark, and you have to accept that. And it's learning how to work through it. You can't eliminate it, work through it. When it shows again, as you learn this, it's easier and easier and easier. And don't forget, guys, this person coming into your life, whether it's someone from your past or someone brand new, it is a soulmate. I don't know what that means, but it's like, you know, unbreakable. Unbreakable. You won't have to go through the hardships of life alone. This is victory for your own life. Victory towards your own happiness. Victory in whatever it is you want. Manifest it. But do it through the right energy. Chariot's going to come in for you. You know, this is The Empress is about a very open, loving, nurturing heart. How can I be that if I just left this terrible, heavy energy? I have to take the time. I have to be like the Page of Pentacles. Seek the knowledge. The knowledge is ready. It's ready to present itself to you. And I think I'm going to leave it there. I thoroughly enjoyed this reading. You know, this is not to put down any other readers because I never want to do that, but I don't know, like, you know, if anybody questions like why my readings are so long, it's because I want you to have the outcome. I want you to know the energy that, you know, I want you to know it all. I don't want to give you snippets and then send you somewhere else, and I'm not putting anybody else down. It's just my way. And I'm only saying that because, you know, I do have people who still question the length of my video. Doesn't bother me, trust me. It rolls right off my shoulder. But for those who wonder why it's so long, it's because I want you to have each element so you can move beyond. This is not about the money for me. This is about my love for you, my love for mankind, and wanting all of us to live in a higher vibration. I love you guys so much. Let's send you off with some beautiful energy, healing energy. This is food for thought. Let me know what you think. You know, and by the way, I just have to say thank you for the donations because they are, I am so grateful at this time. I really am. So thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, staying with me, becoming part of my family, and allowing me to become part of yours. You guys know how much I love you. I know how much you love me. And boy, are we blessed to have each other. That's how I feel. So this is the energy we're going to take with us. I love you.